Hey y'all, welcome to the Amazing World of Nini, and you are now tuned in to Free to Be Fridays. So yeah, I know what y'all thinking. Where the fuck have you been? Last time y'all saw me, I was in the middle of the 5 days of Halloween. I had that little series going on. Only finished like maybe 3 or 4 days, and then I had to cut it short because it was some technical difficulties, and to be honest, like life happened. After that, I probably could have still made content and, started back with my regular schedule program with the videos and whatnot. But I was working a lot between my main job and then my other two side hustles or whatever. I call them side hustles, but they're jobs too. But between that and then the previous month, I had just moved in the middle of that month, so I was still getting settled with that. And then it was the holiday season, so I was busy with family or whatever, trying to spend time with them. And I really didn't have the equipment to film like I wanted to anyway. I was recording from my phone. I'm actually still recording from my phone, but it is a better phone, better quality or whatever. And I'm able to do more on here. My other phone, I couldn't do that much. I couldn't record as long. I had to do a video here, do a video there, put it together. So it was extra editing or whatever. And I don't know if y'all recall from my beginning introduction videos or whatever. I was telling y'all all my stuff is going to be raw, and I don't really prefer to do too much editing. Like if I'm trying to have fun with it, then I will. But like when I'm recording, I like my shit to be raw. I don't want all that, cutting out bloopers and stuff like that and whatnot. If it bothers me that bad, then I'll just delete the whole video and redo it all from scratch. But otherwise, y'all just gonna see my little mistakes, and that's just gonna be that. But anyway, long story short, a bunch of stuff happened between that period of time, which pretty much prevented me from doing videos. But here we are almost a year later in May 2020, and I'm back. Okay. Um, I'm gonna try to start back doing videos on the regular again. Well, I wasn't really consistent at that time because I had just got into the whole YouTube thing or whatever. But I did have like a little schedule going, and I would like to start that back. I got a bunch of TV shows and movies and stuff like that that I would like to do reviews on and discuss with you guys. So yes, I am bringing movie media Mondays back. So this will be my first video that I post, and then the following Monday you guys will have movie media Monday. I'll be talking, well, I don't know what I'm gonna be talking about yet, because like I said, I have a long list. I know everybody done been just pent up in the house watching movies and TV shows because it is damn quarantine. So I got plenty to choose from, but I haven't decided what I'm going to talk about first, what movie or what TV show I'm going to talk about first. I might just hit y'all with a list of my top movies that I've watched during quarantines, my top movies and my top TV shows, and then maybe in the following Monday, I'll go more into depth on certain TV shows or whatever, like each, maybe I'll do like a little series or whatever, because I was supposed to have done that to a series, a little movie mini series or whatever I think I called it. But maybe I'll go ahead and do that, do a little movie slash TV show mini series or whatever, and just give y'all a rundown of the list of things that I've been watching during quarantine, and I'll pop out some videos discussing each movie that's on the list or each TV show that's on the list. But for now, since it's free to be Fridays, and I gotta hit you with a story time, I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with one this morning because I got a nice little story for this morning. It's not gonna be a very long one, but because I'm already babbling. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, get straight to it right now. So get off work. Got off at 4:30 this morning. Um Got off the expressway, decided to stop for some gas. I was gonna wait until I got up later on in the day, but I hate going to the gas station and it's super crowded with a bunch of people. Then you gotta wait on the pump to be available, etc., etc. Because that's usually how it is at the gas station by my house. But they're really cheap, so I go to them. Everybody goes to them. It's normal, but like I said, I'm just not the type of person. I hate big crowds, so yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna just go ahead and stop now just so I can get it on out the way. So got to the gas station. I forgot my brother had text me and I never text him back. So sat in the car for a minute, text my brother, then check my account to make sure I had enough money to put the amount of gas in that I needed. Um, but text him, got out the car, got ready to pay at the pump. Car didn't want to work, so had to go on the inside. As I'm going in the inside, young man pulls up or whatever. Didn't really much pay any attention. Um, go in, tell the guy how much I wanted on the pump, get ready to put my card in, and here walks in the gentleman and he's telling me, don't pay for that. I'm like, huh? What? Don't pay for it. Like, I need gas. Why do you not want me to pay for it? And he's just like, don't pay for that. I got it. I'm like, you sure? I'm like, you gonna pay for my stuff? And he's like, yeah. He was like, you getting gas, right? I said, yeah. I said, I'm getting gas. I said, that's all I'm getting or whatever. He was like, go ahead. He was like, I don't know how much you put on there, but fill it up or whatever. I'm like, fill it up. I'm like, are you sure that's what you want to do? And he's like, yeah, go ahead and fill it up or whatever. He was like, I got it. He was like, I'll put it on my bill or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I said, well, thank you. I said, I really wasn't expecting that. I said, but I really do appreciate it or whatever, because that's a blessing and I'll take it any way I can get it. So I got ready to leave and he's like, hold on, don't go nowhere yet. So when he said that, that kind of scared me because I'm like, oh shit, he either about to tell me he wants something in return, or this was a joke altogether and he just about to say some April Fools like shit 7 months in advance. So I'm just like, okay, what's going on? He's like, hold on. He was like, let me get my cigarettes real quick or whatever. I'm like, okay. He was like, yeah. He was like, because I'm going to pump your gas for you too. He was like, you ain't got to pump your own gas or whatever. He was like, I ain't going to let that happen. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, damn, this dude is really nice. I'm like, he filling up my tank and then he's going to pump it for me. So go outside. He tells me his name or whatever. I tell him mine. And I ain't gonna lie, he did try to get on or whatever. He asked me if I had a boyfriend, but once I told him that I did, he was basically like, oh, well, you can't blame me from trying or whatever. He was like, but I still would have pumped, pay for your gas, whether you had a boyfriend or not. And I'm like, well, I know that because you already paid for it and you didn't know if I had a boyfriend or not or whatever. But I'm like, I really do appreciate it and whatnot. And he told me his name. His name was Mani. He said some people get it confused with money, but it's Mani or whatever. But if he happens to watch this video one day, shout out to you because I really do appreciate that. Like, I don't really like accepting help. I never have. I've never been that type of person to accept help, but God has a way of humbling you. So now I've learned to accept help or ask help when I need it instead of trying to do everything by myself, because everybody needs help or whatever. So I really did appreciate that or whatever. But yeah, we had a nice little conversation. He said he was just out and about, didn't have nowhere to go. He was from Hammond, happened to be at a friend's house, and it was time for him to jet. He said he really didn't feel like going home, so he was just out riding around or whatever, and just happened to stop at the gas station. But really cool dude or whatever. I really do appreciate him. And that just goes to show you, because like him doing that saved me some money. And I actually did need that money for something else, but it was either that or gas, and I put the gas first because I got to get back and forth to work. So it is what it is. I had to make a choice. That was my choice or whatever. But him doing that, that really did help me out. And it's just so crazy because, like, I was just telling my friend Chelsea about how my faith seems like it has dwindled a little bit or whatever. I haven't felt as close to God as I have or as I normally do. And I don't know if it's because of all the stress or whatever. And then on top of that, I just haven't been reading my Bible like that. Like, I just been, I don't know, been in an empty place. And I just been telling her, like, I need to get closer to God. I need to rebuild my faith or whatever. I'm like, because I just feel down or whatever. I don't know. I guess it's depression. I don't know. Like, it is what it is. I deal with it. But yeah, she was just telling me, everybody goes through things like that or whatever. And then, like, I made the decision that I was just going to start over from scratch or whatever. Just, like I said, rebuild my faith with God. And when I say rebuild, I mean start reading my Bible, not just certain scriptures, but from beginning to end. So I actually started doing that a few days ago or whatever. And ever since then, like, I've slowly started to feel better over the past few days or whatever. And then on top of that, blessings have just been coming my way. It's like, God, like, yeah, like, what up? F you been or whatever. Like, I've been waiting. I've been having these blessings sitting right here waiting on you, but you ain't been coming to get them. So they just been sitting here piling up. So now that I done answered the door, he delivering. That's what it seemed like. So, cause not just him, it's the guy with the gas, and then it was this little program that done help me with my rent and my NIPSCO or whatever, which has allowed me to pay other bills like my credit card bills that I was behind in or whatever. And then on top of that, one of my jobs, I work for a delivery service or whatever that is partnered with stores like Target, Walmart, CVS, etc., etc. It's called Shipped. I know y'all probably heard of it or whatever, but I've been doing that lately. I have started back. I stopped for a minute or whatever because I just been so tired because of my regular job or whatever, because of the whole quarantine situation, been cleaning and all that other stuff, and it really wears you out. So haven't really been feeling like doing any of my other side jobs. I just been sticking to that, but I started back recently or whatever. And my first customer, such a sweet lady, gave me a card, a little bookmark with Jesus on it or whatever, and she gave me a $5 tip. And I think that was really nice. That was a blessing right there because I used that for my lunch or whatever. Like, shit like that. Like, I know some people just feel like that's a coincidence or whatever, and people are just being nice, and that's just what it is. But to me, that'd be blessings because it always happens when I'm in need or whatever. Like the whole gas situation. Like I said, I needed that money for something else, but I was going to use it for gas because I need work. Work is more important and I need gas to get to work. So I was going to use my last to put in a gas tank, but here comes this guy and he fills up my gas tank or whatever. And then my other little credit card bills and stuff like that, I was worried about that because way behind on those, about to go on my credit, of course. And I'm like, oh, I wish I had extra money so I can pay my main bills so I can get rid of these bills. And here comes the program coming through, Salvation Army coming through and taking care of my rent and NIPSCO. So now I got the extra money to pay off those credit card bills. And it's just little stuff here and there. And like I said, I feel like once I picked up that Bible and God was like, yes, my child, come to me. And all the blessings just start raining. And I'm just so happy and I'm so blessed, y'all. And I know I'm rambling. This video is way longer than what it should have been. But yeah, let me just wrap up this story. So that was my little story time. I just wanted to tell you guys how blessed I was this morning, how blessed I was the other day, how blessed I will continue to be. Like sometimes, yes, you just have to rebuild your relationship with God. Like sometimes, it'd be little roadblocks here and there that test your faith and whatnot. And then you just be sitting there looking, I wouldn't even say looking crazy, but like I said earlier, feeling empty or whatever. It's a void. But you just gotta, you know, clear your mind, clear your heart, and just make your way back to God, and then everything will eventually work out. And I feel like that's what happened. So, yeah, that was my story time, you guys. Like I said, I'm so happy to be back. I got so much stuff that I want to record and post on here, and I'm going to do that starting with this video, and then hopefully I can be consistent enough to where you guys can stick with me, because my 3 little followers, I only got 3 followers, but I love y'all. Like, thank y'all for clicking on my videos, for watching, for liking my stuff. If you left a comment, thank you for leaving a comment. Just thank you for your support in general, because like I said, like, this ain't something that I'm used to doing, but I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I've always wanted to do it. And I'm just glad that y'all are around to support me and to encourage me, because y'all give me encouragement. I don't care how many subscribers I have. It could be 0. It could be 1 or whatever. But the fact that I see that people are viewing it, whether they like it or not, that encourages me to move forward and to keep going or whatever. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I need to get up out of my work clothes, get in the shower, and lay down, because I am so tired. I don't know if y'all could tell, but my voice is starting to go out now. So that's how you know it's time to stop talking. But anyway, peace, love, be safe. See y'all next time. And it's all love.